In the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, where the Tigris and Euphrates cradle the cradle of civilization, stands the city of Uruk, a marvel of mud brick architecture and bustling life. Picture it, sun-baked streets filled with merchants, scholars, and the hum of daily life. But amidst all this, there looms a figure, larger than life, a king whose name echoes through the ages: Gilgamesh. But wait, who was he really? Was he just a myth, a legend crafted by the hands of storytellers, or was there a man behind that grand facade? Let's rewind to around 2700 BCE, a time when the world was still young and humanity was just beginning to grasp the concept of civilization. The wheel was a new invention and writing was in its infancy, etched on clay tablets with cuneiform script. Imagine the artifacts that have survived: tools, pottery, and those very tablets that tell tales of gods and kings. Each piece is a window into a world that feels so distant, yet so familiar. But it's Gilgamesh who stands out, not just for his strength or his conquests, but for the profound themes that his story encapsulates. Now, let's dive into the Epic of Gilgamesh, a story that's not just about a king, but about friendship, mortality, and the relentless quest for wisdom. Remember that line, "He who has seen the world has seen nothing." It's a reminder that life is fleeting, and wisdom is the treasure we seek. The bond between Gilgamesh and Enkidu, a wild man created by the gods, is a testament to the beauty of friendship and the pain of loss. Their adventures, filled with battles against monsters and encounters with the divine, reflect our own struggles and desires. It's not just a tale of heroism, it's a mirror held up to our own humanity. But let's shift gears for a moment. What about the man behind the myth? Archaeological findings have unearthed evidence suggesting that Gilgamesh was indeed a historical figure, a king who ruled Uruk. Scholars have pored over inscriptions and artifacts, piecing together a narrative that contrasts sharply with the epic. The historical Gilgamesh was a ruler, yes, but he was also a man, flawed, ambitious, perhaps even tyrannical at times. This dichotomy between the historical king and the mythological hero invites us to ponder: how do legends evolve? How do they shape our understanding of history? And speaking of shaping history, let's talk about the cultural impact of the Epic of Gilgamesh. This ancient tale has influenced countless stories across time and space. Can you see the threads connecting Gilgamesh to Hercules, the mighty demigod, or King Arthur, the noble ruler of Camelot? These characters too wrestle with their own mortality and the weight of their legacies. The themes of heroism, friendship, and the search for meaning are universal, transcending the boundaries of time and culture. It's fascinating to think that a story written thousands of years ago still resonates today. Now, fast forward to the modern world. The legacy of Gilgamesh lives on in literature, film, and art. Have you seen the adaptations that breathe new life into this ancient epic? Writers and filmmakers have taken the essence of Gilgamesh and reimagined it for contemporary audiences. Interviews with historians reveal how they grapple with the text, interpreting it through a modern lens. It's like a game of telephone, where the original message evolves, yet the core remains: our quest for connection, understanding, and ultimately, our place in the universe. As we reflect on the enduring legacy of Gilgamesh, we must ask ourselves, what can we learn from the ancient past? In a world that often feels chaotic and divided, the story of Gilgamesh reminds us of our shared humanity. His journey teaches us about the importance of friendship, the inevitability of death, and the pursuit of wisdom. It's a call to embrace our vulnerabilities, to seek understanding, and to forge connections with one another. So here's the challenge: dive deeper into the stories of our ancestors. Explore the richness of ancient civilizations and their tales that still speak to us today. Share your thoughts. What does Gilgamesh mean to you? How do his struggles mirror our own? In a world that often feels disconnected, let's bridge that gap through the stories that bind us. After all, in the end, we're all part of this grand narrative called humanity. What will your chapter be?